Welcome everyone to your weekly pick a card reading for Monday the 13th of February to Sunday the 19th of February, or again for whenever you come across this reading, as the messages here are timeless and they will find you as and when you need them. Just trust that. Let's get started. Okay everyone, we have pole number 1, pole number 2, pole number 3 and pole number 4. We have the aventurine for pole number 1. Actually, I'll just show you that. That's the aventurine. We have the picture jasper for pole number 2. We have the amethyst for pole number 3. And we have the black obsidian for pole number 4. Just really jet black. It's quite beautiful actually. There we go. So as per usual my friends, select a pile that you feel drawn to, either by crystal, by intuition, by pile number 1, 2, 3 or 4, and if you feel drawn to more than one pile, then listen to them, because I'm sure there'll be a message in each of them that will really resonate with you. Hello pole number 1. Let's have a look at what messages Spirit has for you this week. We have 45 and forward movement. And that's the overall energy for this reading this week. We have whale spirit, trust the great mystery. We have bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. We have the world. We have the 10 of Pentacles. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Like, just the vibe of this energy, just the feeling of this energy. I'm really finding it favorable came to mind, like a real favorable. So for whatever you're trying to do, a pole number 1, I just feel that it will be successful, or there will be forward movement in it. So your first card is forward movement, and I like the 45. Actually, I've just realized you've got 65 and then you've got 5. That's a lot of 5s. So we will talk, that's a lot of change. And 5 is taking action as well. 5 is got pretty much that forward movement, the change that brings on, or change that comes about from action taken. And this forward movement as your overall energy, and with the 45, so that goes to a 9 in numerology. That's all about endings. The 4 is really about stability. And then the 5 is the change. So I feel that the changes you are going to be making are actually moving you forward in a really to more stability or more certainty or more I want to say the word settled. And I find this energy with the butterflies. I mean, the butterflies are very all about transformation. But in this card, I'm not getting a sense of that today. I'm more getting a sense of, you know, butterflies are graceful. You know, they flutter, don't they? You know, we say that the butter flutters from flower to flower, and I'm kind of getting that kind of gentle forward movement. It's not fast, it's not, you know, this looks like the Chariot a little bit in tarot, but I'm not getting the speed that we generally get when we look at the tarot and look at the Chariot card. But I am getting that feeling of the Chariot in the sense of that really aligned forward movement, the movement that brings you forward. I'm probably going to say here 2 or more aligned you. We've got the Bat Spirit, and it says a rebirth is assured. So that's the beginning, that's the newness. A rebirth is, you know, you stepping into the authentic you. But there's this, it's gentle, it feels good. I don't get any fear from any of these cards at all. So this forward movement, pole number 1, is it's probably something you've been wanting for a long time. It's something that you've been hoping for, or it's something that you have been guided to move towards for a while, and maybe you didn't know how to. Maybe there were no steps and it was more getting yourself into alignment. But now it's almost like this forward movement is bringing you to a place in the world. So it could be a job, it could be a relationship, it can be actually a physical place, like a new home or a new place to live, a new country, a new state, that is in alignment with how you have become aligned with yourself, with how you have changed. So pole number 1, I'm really getting a sense here that your outer world is changing with all these 5s as your inner world has changed. So I'm feeling pole number 1, you've been doing the inner work. I feel this is not the inner work, this is the inner work that leads, or that has led to this forward movement in your outer world. So inner world being, you know, the soul work that we do, getting aligned, getting to know ourselves, coming to see and understand our authentic self, what our values are, how we and we don't operate just from an ego point of view, but we have integrated our ego and our soul so that they work together. They're not in opposition, or they're not in tug of war or collision, you know, they're not fighting each other. And then this is the experience that we have from that inner growth in the outside world. Because you've got 65 and whale spirit, and it says trust the great mystery. And then you've got bat spirit, a rebirth is assured, and that's the straight number 5, that's change. I think, it just came to me, 5 is all about surprises as well. 5 can be change that surprises us. And I feel pole number 1, I'm really getting this message that I think you're going to be surprised as to how your outer world changes. I don't know that it'll change rapidly, though for some of you it might, but I feel the level of contentment, the level of achievement that you will feel is going to be really something, and it's going to awaken more transformation within you. But that will come as your outer world alters, as your outer world changes, your physical world. So this could be manifesting things that you have. I get the feeling, because we've got these real ending cards and then this rebirth, the world and the 10 of Pentacles is, the world is the last card of the major arcana. It's the last part of the Fool's journey, and your 10 of Pentacles is the last of the journey of the minor arcana for the Pentacles. So there's a sense of completion, culmination, and with both cards, real achievement. And I feel that this is going to send you on a path, this rebirth, of really seeing how things come together. The mystery, like trust the great mystery, like the mystery of life, the mystery of how we don't see it all. And I feel with this rebirth almost a real sense of knowing that we don't always know what's best for us, and that sometimes what we end up with is better than what we actually would have dreamt for ourselves. That's really beautiful. This energy is really magical. This energy is really, it's very graceful. It's very like great achievement, but in a real humble kind of way. I'm not sure how else to say that, but it's not this achievement of look at me, though I do find that people probably will be looking at you because you've probably gotten a promotion, or you're getting a promotion, or you've just stepped into a new job that offers you more. And I feel that is it's humbled you. It's made you think, wow, I've gotten so much more than I ever thought I would have. And it makes you grateful. And this rebirth, this bat spirit is, you'll never go back to how you were before. You're just continuing to evolve. You're just continuing to grow and change. And I mean, look at this energy. I'm going to read this all together because there's no other way of reading it. Now, with the 3 of Pentacles here, this is your craft. This is your vocation, I want to say. For some, your purpose. And it's something that you've taken the time to learn. There's been learning involved in this. But people are noticing your work. This is working quietly in the background. It's not showy energy, but it's the work that you've done. And it leads to success. It leads to improvement on all levels, I want to say. This 3 of Pentacles gets you to the 10 of Pentacles. And I feel it's at the end, because it's almost like the major arcana here is, in the world card for me, in this reading for you, pole number 1, is saying that you have ended this cycle, or you are ending this cycle on so much more of a high, accomplishing and having achieved so much more than you ever thought you would have. stepping through a new portal, this rebirth, to even more than you could have ever hoped for. And the Ten of Pentacles is here to say, you know, this is resources, this is money, this is achieving and success and completion on a very, you know, 3D physical world kind of way. This is not just inner world completion, this is completion where you find yourself at a much better place than where you were. And that could be, you know, a better home, or a home. And when I say better, I don't mean like the home is bigger or everything's bigger, you know, or flashier or better. It's just, I mean, when I say better, I mean more aligned with who you are, in a place that is in alignment with you, with people that are in alignment with you, resources that help you continue your work. And this is humble. And I think that's where I'm getting this humble, graceful energy. There's a sense of it falling into place because the previous work has already been done. There's still work. There's still dedication. But it's rolling off the real hard work you've put into yourself, pole number 1. And that's where the real achievement is. But this is forward movement in whatever way, with this world and this Ten of Pentacles, whatever way that is for you. And it's a forward movement to more alignment with who you've become, and on a real world, you know, it's of this world. It's not just movement forward in your personal growth, though it is because of this rebirth. You'll be starting the next journey from this greater understanding and a place of real, I feel real solidness, like a real stability, real alignment, pole number 1, real alignment, where your physical world aligns with your inner world. Beautiful, beautiful reading, pole number 1. Love and light, my friends. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, pole number 2. Let's have a look at what messages Spirit has for you this week. So the overall energy is nurture. Number 4 and nurture. We have number 2 and Antelope Spirit with life is speeding up. We have 26. Oh, excuse me. Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. I like this embrace the in-between with this nurture card, and life is speeding up. It's almost like these they're not opposing, but they're at the different ends of the scale, if you like. And there'll be a sense of needing to find balance in that. So energy might be high one day and low the next. Oh, look at this. 8 of Wands directly under the Antelope Spirit, speed. 8 of Wands is things happening very quickly. The High Priestess and the 8 of Swords. Very interesting how we've got these 2 8s with the High Priestess in the middle. You know, if I had to say one word for you, pole number 2 this week, is balance. If that's all you take away from this reading, that's all you need to take away. It's balance. It's going to be I want to say balancing extremes, like there'll be extremes in your week, and that could be ups and downs, like being surrounded by people and then being alone. So it's this real sense of the polarities of life kind of coming together in this week for you. And there's this real sense of balance of, I think nurture is that's why it's the overall energies that nurture. So if in doubt, what nurtures you the best at that particular point in time will be probably the best question you can ask yourself this week, pole number 2. And I feel the way she's sort of folded over herself, you know, it's not quite the child pose in yoga, but it kind of makes me think of that. And it's a real going within kind of energy. It's very gentle, but it's not a closed off energy, but it's almost like a protective energy, I find. And I think there'll just be times this week, pole number 2, that you're just going to need a bit of quiet, a bit of space, a bit of peace. And I feel that because it's the nurture card that is the overall energy, I feel that as you try to bring everything into balance, if you've literally got a choice of a real social weekend and a real quiet weekend, because the overall card is nurture, I think the quiet weekend would be the better choice for you. Again, these are just the energies that are coming through. You use that for how your energy levels are feeling at that particular point in time. But if you doubt, and if you're really like, oh, should I or shouldn't I would probably err towards this energy of peace and quiet more so. So let's have a look at the spirit animals. So we have 2 with antelope spirit, life is speeding up, and we have 26 with flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. That gives us another 8, you know, and your 2s are a real stable number. It's not an individual like you and yourself, kind of like the one where you're doing everything yourself. It's not the social number of the 3. The 2 is kind of more like you in partnership. It's kind of like you know, you and your partner, or you and just a friend. So if you've got the opportunity to catch up with people, maybe a one-on-one is going to be ideal for you this week, pole number 2. There's a sense of, I think there's going to be opportunity to have lots of people around you. But with the High Priestess here, I'm not sure the numbers, I'm not sure that's going to be the best way, the best use of your time this week. I wonder if the noise of a crowd is going to jumble your knowing, how you make choices, because 2s are about choices as well. So is it too much noise, too many opinions? Whereas if you catch up one-on-one with somebody, you're probably likely to get less less unsure, less like, I don't know, like 1 minute it's yes, 1 minute it's no. It's that kind of energy I'm really feeling for you, pole number 2, this week. Life is speeding up, so I'm feeling that if these are choices, if these, you know, sometimes we feel like we've kind of gotten on a roller coaster and it's almost like it's taken off and we're just along for the ride. And I feel that there'll be moments or days in the week, pole number 2, that it's going to feel like that, like you're on a roller coaster, and I feel you'll feel like you need to get off, or it's too much. I get this too much. And I feel that on those days, with this flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. On those days, try and ride it out. But then there's a sense of, then the next day you need to bring that into balance. Because I feel, I'm not sure that you're, I feel that definitely there'll be days where you get to pick and choose. So you'll you know, your social calendar and things like that for this week, you'll be able to say, well, look, you know what, I'm really run down. I'm going to have to turn the party or the big dinner reunion or whatever it is, I'll have to turn that down. But I do feel with this antelope spirit, there'll be things that I feel you'll just kind of go to, and then it sort of rolls out from there. So, you know, you might go away for you know, a weekend with friends, and it ends up being a massive weekend. So I hope that you kind of yeah, the energies are very much of this all or nothing almost. And there's going to be a sense of, sometimes you'll have to embrace the all, sometimes you'll have to embrace the nothing, and then there'll be those times where you can bring them into balance. So instead of catching up with every single one of your friends in one big party, you might go, I'm going to space this out over a few weeks and just catch up one at a time, or a couple at a time. It's really interesting energy, because I'm really picking up on a real social sense here. And that's more intuitive than the cards. That's just the message that these cards are bringing up. So I'm not sure if you're on holidays and your routine's changing a bit and it's going to be a bit full on, or maybe somebody at work is on holiday, so your workload's going to increase, you're going to be having to do more, but there's this real sense of this busy, not, you know, lots of people know people, that kind of energy, but it's really interacting with others this week. I really feel pole number 2. Now you've got the 8 of Wands, the High Priestess, and the 8 of Swords. And like I was saying before, this is speed. And I really feel that with these 2 cards and the High Priestess in the middle, this is busy, busy, busy. And this is like not at all. Now, I just got the message. Look, the Nurture card is here because if you go with the go, 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 and it'll be very easy to do, pole number 2, because you've got life is speeding up and you've got the 8 of Wands, both denote real speed. I'm feeling with this 8 of Swords, you could get sick, and when I say sick, I'm talking about like a cold, things that you get when you run down. You might suffer from headaches and just a sense of just being unwell. It's tiredness, it's overdoing it. The High Priestess in the middle is, I'm really getting that sense of balance, this sense of yin and yang. And the yin and yang is perfect, because you know, the feminine and the masculine. It's the doing and the being, the going and the stopping, the putting it out there and the receiving. So again, it's this duality, isn't it? It's this almost like contrast. That's perfect. This week is going to be full of contrasts, and however that will apply in your life, pole number 2. And there's a sense of bringing it all together, because the High Priestess understands the seen world and the unseen world, and she can navigate between the two because she has understanding. She knows that she doesn't know it all, but she has enough understanding to bring them together, to work with both. Her inner world doesn't fight her outer world, or vice versa. There's no competition between the two. She's learnt to bring them together, and she functions, she lives by both. And that's a beautiful, beautiful energy to have in this particular reading, because there's a sense of you will find balance. You will understand when, you know, life happens, doesn't it? And there are times where it's necessary that we move. You know, life does speed up and things might get really busy, and it's a little bit like go, 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 go. But when we're in alignment, we know when we can go, okay, you know what? The deadline's been met. Now I can slow down. I'm going to take some time for me. You know, and that might be something as simple as running yourself a bath every night before you go to bed in this busy section, in this busy moment. You know, and I'm looking at the flamingo spirit as well, is embrace the in-between. You know, the High Priestess is in between. And so this might even be for you, pole number 2. If your life is you're not in a stage of your life where you're working, or life is pretty calm at the moment, it just could be a sense of your soul and your mind being really active, and then maybe your need to take action in the world, or your soul driving, wanting you to guide you in one direction, and your mind fighting back, and you finding the middle ground in that. And the sense of, you know, maybe meditate, take time out, but also maybe exercise. That'll help your mind. So it's this bringing together to find balance and harmony in your week ahead. I'm going to leave you with those messages, my friends. Love and light, pole number 2. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome, pole number 3. Let's have a look at what messages Spirit has for you this week. So your overall energy is positive-minded people. We have the Nightingale Spirit with love is all around. Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. We have the Queen of Cups, we have, Justice, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Now, I always start off with the overall energy, which makes sense, but I'm being called to start with the tarot. Now, I'm really getting a sense of this justice in the middle. It's almost because it's a major arcana, so it's the way the universe helps us and the way we co-create with the universe. And I feel that the balance and the sword of clarity. The universe is bringing you balance. It's bringing things back into balance for you, and clarity. And I feel that the areas of your life that this is going to touch, pole number 3, is what fulfills you and what is heart-based, and also what is of the 3D world, what is of the physical world. So money, resources, our homes. And I really feel that things are coming in. And these are beautiful, beautiful cards. You know, the Queen of Cups is really receptive. The Queens receive. And the Queen of Cups, she understands her emotions. She follows her heart. She follows those hunches, and her feelings guide her. Her emotions guide her. She knows the wisdom she can extract from them. And I feel the 9 of Pentacles is really about independence and, you know, success, but you've achieved this success for yourself, and this is a very abundant, like this is financially abundant, you know, having the resources. She's very well dressed. And both feminine energy with really the Justice energy I see as always more masculine. Just to me, I don't know if other people read it the same, but to me the Justice is more masculine. It's more this justice is brought about by kind of what is known, you know, so it's knowledge and understanding of what is. And I find that really masculine energy. You know, when you go to court, it's not, they don't want hunches, they don't want intuition, they want facts. It's cause and effect kind of thing. And I feel for you, pole number 3, that this week there is cause and effect to how you have been living your life, to what you have been doing with your life, with how in alignment you are with your life. And there's this sense of this real masculine energy bringing about, because the masculine is a real doing energy. It's a pushing forth, it's a making things happen kind of energy, to this really, and I feel this is your energy, pole number 3, this really female, feminine. When I say female, feminine, I mean like the feminine, not as a woman and a man kind of energy. It's just the traits of the masculine and the feminine energy, but this real feminine energy, which I feel is yours, of being receptive, of things coming in for you because they are deserved. It brings balance back into you, and this is receiving big, in a big way. It's you've been doing the work, and this can be on whatever level. It can be towards a relationship, it can be towards a job and, you know, earning more money or gaining more success. It can be towards nurturing yourself, having done the inner work, and now your outer world is going to change to reflect how you have changed. But there's this sense of things coming in for you, and I'm really getting told to really stress that it's not you going out and getting them, they're coming in for you. And their overall energy is this positive minded people. And I'm really focused half the time I don't even see it, but I really feel drawn to go positive, and then this space, this dash, and then minded people. And I feel that in your reading, I'm getting this card as more like-minded people are coming into your life, and the effect will be positive. Like there's a lot of positivity, there's a lot of good coming into your life from like-minded people. And that's how I'm really reading this card. I'm wondering if you've been looking for them. These bubbles I'm almost seeing as wishes, you know, that have gone out, like, you know, your hopes to find maybe your tribe, your soul tribe, or your soul friends, or people that are aligned with you, the people that you can talk to on a real, authentic, open level, not censoring what you say because they're not going to understand, or because there'll be just misunderstandings, I believe. And I'm wondering, pole number 2, because this is your overall energy, I'm wondering if what's coming in, it's these other people bringing it to you. Now, I'm not going to say that other people are going to bring you money. Some might. It could be clients to your business. They're definitely going to fulfill you emotionally. So they're definitely bringing you fulfillment and contentment and joy in that sense. And then, please excuse me, I'm just going to pause for a moment. My apologies, pile number 3, I just had somebody at the door. So it's going to be these people bringing you things in. So these people might just bring you opportunities. They might just fill you up in the sense that then you see how much you're receiving. You know, they'll have a positive impact on you. There's this real sense of positivity, fulfillment, joy, abundance in this reading. And then we've got the Nightingale spirit, love is all around, and Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. And I feel like the Turkey spirit, I'm really saying you're going to be given things that you can be grateful for. There's going to be this graceful giving around you that will fill you with gratitude, and will, like, love is all around. I just feel, I just see, you know, your heart chakra glowing. You know, there's this sense of really seeing that, this sense that, oh, the world is a good place. You know, people are good. And it's not that suddenly everybody's, you know, everything's perfect. But there's this sense of coming into alignment with the right people, and it just fills you up. It makes you feel abundant. And I really believe as well, pole number 2, it brings you abundance in whatever that means for you. It can lead to a new job. It can lead to a promotion. It can lead to maybe even the courage to start your own business, or to continue a business that maybe wasn't going very well. You know, you might do tweaks in it or things like that. But there's this sense of, I want to say, pole number 3, you've held on to, actually I was just going to say you've held on to your hopes and dreams, but then I just got the message that Spirit's saying you've kept your heart open. So all through difficulties and trials and the unknown and the uncertainty, and maybe with around people that nothing wrong with them, but maybe they're not in aligned with who you are. So the effect on you their effect on you and your effect on them maybe wasn't positive for or for the best for you all. So there's this sense of, even though through that you've kept your heart opened, and that has attracted the right people to you, and you're seeing that love is all around. You're seeing that, wow. And this can be romantic love, friendships, partnerships in business. I even got the word companionship. You know, just somebody to have a lovely lunch with, or somebody to sit and talk about what is really important to you. And it's important to them as well. And you're going to feel so grateful. And there's this ease that comes with it because you're receiving. Please remember pole number 3, you're receiving this week. You don't have to go out and push or fight, or you just have to be open. That's all. Just be open to receive. And this love is all around. You're really going to feel that. And surround yourself with music. You know, do things that uplift you. You know, if you've always wanted to join a club or join a group, or this week would be the perfect time. Go out, my friends, and really, I'm not saying push yourself into things, because remember, this is receptive energy, but join those clubs, join those groups, or do the things that you've maybe been wanting to do and you've been putting off. This week would be a great time, because that's how the universe will bring you things. Talk to people, maybe at work or in your building or in your neighborhood, that maybe you don't really talk to before. Maybe as you're passing them with a good morning, you know, maybe extend it to, isn't it a lovely day? Or if they're walking their dog, you know, oh, beautiful dog, or, you know, it'll be that, and then things come in. So it does take being out there, but when you're out there, it will come to you. I'm going to leave you with those messages, pole number 3. Love and light, my friends. Take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome, pole number 4. Let's have a look at what messages Spirit has for you for this week. So we have hidden blessings as your overall energy. We have Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. I like that. Snake Spirit, time to heal. Look at these 5s. We have the Emperor. We have the 9 of Swords. And we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, pole number 4. I really feel this hidden blessings as your overall energy is just perfect with the other cards that have come through. And I like how the 2 and 6 becomes an 8, which is very much the energy of the Emperor. The 8 is stepping into our personal power. It's a real power number. But with these hidden blessings, you know, it's very much having gone through a difficult time. And also when you're going through a difficult time, we don't see the blessings always as we're going through it or as we're coming out of it. Sometimes it takes a while to see how that relationship that didn't work out, the job that we didn't get, the resources that we don't have, the choice that we made that presently looks like we made a bad choice. It's hard to see the blessing in that. It comes with hindsight. And I really feel like this lady's peeling back the petals of the rose and looking into the past. I feel that she's peering in and kind of going, oh, okay. I really am drawn to say pole number 4, and you know, the black obsidian is a real protective stone. It's the real stone of protection. And I don't normally bring the crystals into the reading, not very much, but here I'm really drawn to say that because I feel pole number 4 that I really do feel that there's a sense of I want to say culpability, where you feel that you've made the wrong choice, you've taken the wrong path, you've made a mistake or mistakes, and almost like there's a sense that you're paying for it now. But the hidden blessings is, and the Emperor in your reading is really saying that you haven't. The blessing in this situation is still hidden from you, but it'll come, and more so, it's coming. I'm gonna leave the spirit animal for a moment because I'm gonna come back to those, because I feel the tarot is kind of like leads on from this hidden blessings, and then it's almost like the animal spirit is kind of like the outcome. There's a sense, pole number 4, of just own it. That's really what I'm getting. Just own it. And what spirit means by that is accept it. This is where I am. Now I'm seeing all the red in the Emperor. Normally I see that as drive and your power, but in this card I feel like it's almost like you're sitting in the hot seat. So there's a level here of not being comfortable, not being at ease. It's a little bit too hot under the collar for you. So where you now find yourself, pole number 4, is maybe not where you want to be. And obviously this is a general reading, but I really feel, when I say not really, I kind of get the feeling that I really want to say for all of you, there's a sense of something in your life that you're feeling, oh, why? Own it, pole number 4. Know that the you that you were, and when I mean that, I'm not pointing to this card, I kind of mean in your past, the you that you were that made those decisions, those choices, took that path, was doing the best that it could. The you that you are now has learned from that road. That's the blessing. So yes, now you sit here, you've got hindsight, you're sitting in the repercussions, in the outcome of those choices, and you don't like them. But that's taught you something, and that's the hidden blessing, the lesson in it, the understanding, the wisdom that you gain from that. An Emperor is wise. And And there's a sense now, pole number 4, that you start from here. So don't beat up the person that made those choices. That's all you knew. You have hindsight now. So that's not fair to judge your past self and to think, why did I do that? No, go, okay, I did the best I could. Thank your old self. Thank you for attempting this. Thank you for taking a leap. Thank you for making a choice. Thank you for being brave. Thank you for being scared and not knowing. That's okay. I know more now. It's not this person that you were that's going to get you out of your current situation. It's this person that you now are. And the quickest way to this person that you are now, pole number 4, is to fully embrace where you are now. Oh, yep, okay. That wasn't the best choice, but I'm here. Okay, what now? Because I feel, pole number 4, if you can embrace this, I'm here. I'm who I am now. I'm here where I am now. I'm here. I'm good with that. Because really, pole number 4, whether you're good with it or not, whether you accept it or not, you're still there, aren't you? So there's this level of acceptance that's going to help you move forward. Now, I really feel that what you need to, like what you're accepting, is that the worry and the, oh, why did I, letting go of what hasn't worked, letting go of this mindset that keeps you up at night going, I should have picked that, I should have done it this way. That is a waste of our energy. It doesn't do anything. And this sense of, I'm not, all this effort, this choice hasn't led me to where I wanted to be. That was a lot of hard work, and I'm looking at it now going, do I even want that? And I feel, maybe pole number 4, that I feel that with this energy, this hidden blessing, was maybe to get you to realign with who you really are. The 7 of Pentacles is not nothing. There has been a level of achievement, maybe nowhere near what you expected, maybe only a touch more than what you had in the past. But I feel the path is not yours anymore. This path was not to beat you up. It wasn't so that you would feel worthless or less than, or that you could judge yourself harshly. It was to show you what is no longer in alignment with you. And this could be job, this could be relationship, this could be lifestyle, this can be, apply it to however it applies in your life, pole number 4. But this energy is to show you what you can let go of, because it's not you anymore. So you start from this seat of your inner understanding, your inner power, the wisdom that you've gained. And you go, right, I'm here now, where to next? A map or a compass can't help you if you don't first pinpoint where you are. It cannot help you, because it's kind of like, well, where am I on the map? If you don't know where you are on the map, you don't know where to go to next. So there's this sense of accepting exactly where you are, and also, pole number 4, who you are now. And look at this energy from the spirit animals deck. You have spider spirit, make your dreams real, and snake spirit, time to heal. Now the fives are all about change, all about change. And you've got a 6 here, which is about family, wealth. And there's a sense here of, in your healing, in your understanding, in the way that you have changed and grown and evolved, you're getting closer to fulfilling your dreams. You're getting closer to making your dreams real. But it takes this gaining of wisdom, because the choice that you made here could have been towards your dreams, but the dreams that you had back then weren't in alignment. Those dreams were in you to bring you to this point right now, so that you could learn and grow and gather more understanding of yourself, who you are. So then you could set your dreams that are in alignment with you, not because you want to look good on paper, not because you want to look good to others, not because this relationship, oh well, I didn't want to be alone, so I'd rather be with somebody that's not meant for me than be alone, you know. So there's a lot of reasons why we make choices and choose things that are not in alignment with us. That's okay. That's how we grow. That's how we evolve. That's how we understand ourselves. How we understand also what needs healing in us. You now see what needs to heal. Those are the blessings, my friends. The blessing is that you will heal and you will become more aligned with the dreams that really are in aligned with you. So sorry, you will match your dreams to who you are. There's this real sense of coming into alignment, healing things that may be way back. But I really feel, pole number 4, you're going to see these hidden blessings. And there's going to be lots of change that I feel you will instigate from this position of power, from this position of understanding, acceptance, and this wisdom that you've gained. And you're going to move forward and make your dreams real. That's the goal. That's been the goal of all of this, is to make your dreams a reality, but also the dreams that are aligned with you. I'm going to leave you with those messages, my friends. Love and light, pole number 4. Take good care of yourselves. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.